What's up, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. Um, Today, I wanted to discuss a very personal, a very personal topic that involves myself. Um, you know, I've grown. I'm 50 years old now. 50, y'all. I turned 50 years old. 50 years old. And my entire life, I have grown and gone through my life without knowing who my biological dad was. Never met him, never seen him, never talked to him, don't even know who the guy is. He left when I was just a couple of weeks old, and it was just an unfortunate situation for, unfortunately for my mother. Um, it's like that for millions of people today in this country. You have a lot of, uh, marriages that don't last. The value of the marriage has gone completely out the door. But that's not what this is about. With me growing up my whole life without a biological dad, not having that in my life, I have to say, first of all, you don't miss what you don't have. So it was hard to miss somebody that you never knew. There was just, I always had questions as to why he was never part of my life. I never blamed myself because, listen, man, I was about 3 weeks old when he left. It was a decision that he had made at that time. Now, we're talking back in the 1960s. Yeah, y'all, 60s. I mean, I was a 60s baby. That's back in the frickin' peace love days, right? Was I a pot baby? Was I a pot baby? I don't think I was. I don't think my mom was into that sort of thing. But hey, you never know. You never know. But anyhow, and it wasn't until, I become the age that I have and realized that, I work with kids and transport kids every day that are in the same situation where some of them don't have any parents. Okay, they don't have mom and they don't have dad, or vice versa. It could be they don't have mom. I have dad. I have dad and I don't have mom. And it got me just thinking about my situation, what that was like for me to grow up not having my dad in my life. Life goes on, like everybody says. You just grow not having that in your life. Now, I was very fortunate that my mom had married another man that took that role as a father figure, and I was very grateful to have him in my life. But he wasn't my blood. So I learned of the website Ancestry.com, and literally, y'all, here I am now, 50 years old. My dad left back in 1967 or so, and in under 10 minutes tops, I found him. And he's 76 years old today. He would be 76. And I say would be because, unfortunately, in 1995, he died. It was an accident, and it's just an unfortunate thing. Uh, when I found out that he was deceased, what was going through my head? What was I thinking? Well, pretty much how it was my whole life, because, like I said, you can't miss something that you didn't have. So it's hard to miss somebody, even when they're deceased, if you didn't know them. It's the same as anybody that dies and you don't know who they are. Do you think about them? Not really. That's pretty much how it was. But it does sadden my heart that I did not have the chance to meet with him, to talk with him, to see what he was all about. Um, it's just one of those things, man. I mean, what are you supposed to think? Uh, Now, he did have another family, and I do have half brothers and half sister, and I have a stepmother. Um, I haven't really pursued whether or not I want to contact them, if at all possible, to maybe get together and let's talk about my dad. Um, I don't want to disrupt anybody's life in any way. Um, I mean, they lost their dad too, and husband. And so it's kind of a touchy thing. What do you do? I have friends that told me, listen, you have every right to know. You are his son. You have every right to know what your dad was like. You have every right to know his health background. Um, when I saw the obituary for him, and I realized, wow, 54 years old, I was kind of freaking out a little bit, because I'm like, wow, 54 years old, that's pretty young. And I'm thinking, did he have cancer? Did he have a heart attack, a stroke, whatever? But it unfortunately was due to an accident, is what took his life. So, where do you go from here? Is it something that you pursue, or is it something you let go? Do you pursue something that was never part of your life, or do you pursue something that you'd like for it to be a part of your life? I have a half sister and I have two half brothers who have my blood. What do you do? Do you shock them by calling them and saying, guess what? You have a half brother. This is him. I'm calling you right now. Do you just let things the way that it is? And this is where I need your help. I could use some comments. I could use some advice on whether or not this is something that I should pursue, or if it's something that I should just let go. Live out the rest of my life still not knowing who he was. Or do I live out the rest of my life having more information about who he was? Does he have the same interests as I do? Is he as good looking as I am? I had to throw, come on now, I had to throw that in there. Is he as good looking as I am? Would I freak them out if we were to meet and I get out of my car and I walk towards their home or wherever it is that we're meeting and I look just like them? I don't really have the answers to that. I don't really know what route I should take. I have gotten through my life through ups and downs just like the rest of you. We all have trials in our life that, things are thrown into our life that can turn it upside down, or it can make things so much better. My life today is amazing. Okay, I have an amazing life today. I got a beautiful, loving wife that I wouldn't trade for anything. And I'm so, so grateful to have her with me. So that's pretty much where it's at. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to pursue this, if it's something that I should just let go. Is there a reason that, how do I know that he didn't try to contact? How do I know he wasn't trying? Or did he have all this guilt? Does this family of his already know that he has other children? Or do they not know? It can become quite a shock to a family, it came to well, not so much for me. It wasn't so much as a shock to me, because I kind of figured he probably had another life, another family with someone else, which is, I guess it would be normal, for you to move on with your life. I don't have the answers as to why we were never contacted. There's me, and I have 3 sisters. So there's a total of 4 of us that were just abandoned by this man. And you don't understand why. Why he never attempted to, come back and just say, listen, I'm sorry. But I just can't do this. Or that would have been better than having nothing. So that's where it's at, y'all. But Ancestry.com. Now, this website was amazing. I give this website a 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. This website, basically, it took me it's pretty much under 15 to 20 minutes tops to find what I was looking for. And if you have the right information to put in, such as birth date, where the birth took place, if you happen to know the name of the father, the mother, any information, accurate information that you can put in, the results are greater. And I had that information, so therefore it came up pretty quick. Unfortunately, like I said, it came up deceased, which is, I know that it's accurate only because it comes up through the Social Security Administration, and that has to be, when there's a death, it has to automatically be reported as deceased. So, and that becomes public record. So yeah, this is where I could use your help, y'all. If you could just send me a comment, tell me what you think. If you know anybody, even yourself, if you have gone through the same situation, what did you do? What did you do in that situation? Did you just let it go, or did you pursue it? And how did that turn out for you? Like I said, they're either going to be excited the fact that they have half brothers, half sisters, or they're going to, whoa, we don't want to know. Okay, we don't want that kind of disturbance in the family. We just want to leave things the way that it is, the way that we remember them. I actually had a friend of mine that said, well, look at it this way. Don't you think that they also have every right to know? If they didn't know, don't you think they have a right to know about it? I guess. So leave me a comment, y'all. Let me know what you think. What should I do? Should I pursue this thing, or should I just let it go? I'm going to leave you with that. Ancestry.com, 2 thumbs up. Check it out. If you're looking for somebody, or you just want to know more about your family, it's a pretty awesome, accurate website. I tell you, it's a 5-star with me. It's definite 5-star. Hey, just keep it all real. Keep it real. Love, love, love the ones that you're with. And I'll talk to you later. All right, y'all. Bye.